Pretty Timmy and T, yeah, we raising the bar. Every sip's an adventure, we shooting for stars. Cut those wheels, take the scene, now we gliding in style. From the vineyards to the lounge, we redefining the mile. 4092 the base, where the legends reside. Mixing vibes, not just drinks, it's the culture we provide. Tuesday libations, Wednesday we scrutinize. Catch the flavor, feel the energy, we on the rise. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real. Yeah. Have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl T.
And everybody is that old tired, overworked, underpaid. Welcome in.
You ain't underpaid. You get all different types of payments, sir. You get all different types of payments. So be happy.
I've been getting those payments for about 27 years.
I don't care. Anyway, like it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our chit chat, TNT Connect chit chat. And today we, in addition to just recognizing some milestones with some of our members and making some announcements, tonight we will be talking about our Aruba experience, giving you all an honest review. Maybe it might be a place that you all would like to go, but the number one thing that we're going to be doing is reviewing the group trip overall. Okay, which I can tell you overall it's going to have a good outcome. But just want to let y'all know that's what we're going to be doing today. Timmy's going to act right. He going to act right today. So he won't be being bad. So just want to let y'all know that. So let's go on in here and say hey to everybody. What's going on, Daryl? How's it going? DT
What's up, my guy?
in the building.
What's going on?
DT says good evening, Tanya, Timmy in the chat. We got Watson and Leo with House of X Entertainment. What's going on? What's going on? We got two Irie J and J. What's going on? How's it going? How's it going? Thank you for being here. And let me see. We also got Fats and Tree. What's going on, Fats and Tree?
What's going on, fam?
How's it going? How's it going? Hopefully everybody's doing good. We got Bill in the house. What's going on,
What's
Bill?
up,
How's it going? How's it going? We got Jerry Allen in the house. What's going on, Jerry Allen? She said, hello, man. Sweet Tanya and Timmy.
She just sweet. I just got diabetes. It's a difference.
You know what? You need to be quiet.
It is what it is.
Okay. Jerry Allen says, hello to everyone in the beautiful chat. So let me see. We're down to the bottom of the chat. All right. So let's go on and get into this because we're not going to keep y'all long today. But I'm also doing a giveaway. Sometimes I don't like to announce I'm doing a giveaway because sometimes it's, you get other folk that come in here that really ain't supposed to be in here just because they want the giveaway. Yes, sir.
I just want to say it's hot as hell in Georgia right about now. Timmy almost melted outside.
Well, that's because you should have been sitting there. Yes, it was in the 90s a day, y'all. It was above 95.
100.
It was above 95.
100.
It was not 100 today.
100.
It was not 100 today. Okay. Thank you.
She was in the air conditioning office.
Yes, I was in the air conditioning office. I worked hard to be in the air conditioning office. Thank you. Stop. Don't hate. Don't hate. You be in the air conditioned office or this air conditioned house.
Oh, don't tell my secrets.
I ain't telling your secrets. Anyway, y'all. So there are a few announcements that we have. So some of our announcements that we do have are mocktails to cocktails. My co-host will be actually continuing mocktails and cocktails, but mocktails to cocktails tomorrow is canceled. It will be rearranged it will most likely be the same day, but it's just going to be in a video format instead of a live format. My co-host has landed a new job and it is requiring more of his attention. So therefore, congratulations, Famous, on your new job. Much success to you. So stay tuned, you all, for mocktails to cocktails. You all will see what we're going to do with that. I'll give you more updates on that come over the next couple of weeks. But mocktails or cocktails for tomorrow is canceled. Okay. What other announcement we got? Oh, we have our Sipping and Tripping 2.0 Dominican Republic Punta Cana takeover. That one there is actually being scheduled, and the actual booking and detailed information will be available when we come back from our group trip from this year. That will be the first week of August. However, the QR code on here will give you access to input your information if you're interested. So you can be emailed with the booking information, pricing information, so you can see if you actually want to book or not. Okay. This will take place next year, July 13th through the 18th. It will be in Dominican Republic, Punta Cana, and it will be at the Royalton Chic. It is all adults, all inclusive resort. And I can tell you, we've actually been there before, so we vouch for it. It does have a cigar lounge for those who actually like smoking cigars, sipping their rum or their cognac or whatever they like to drink. More so there. And we have a few fun excursions that I think you all would like. So if you are interested, go ahead and click that QR code. However, if there is a link, if you go in our community tab, you will see it posted there, and you can just click on the link instead of scanning the QR code. So just FYI with that.
And be there or be square.
You ain't got to be square to be all of that. But anyway, I would like to take this time to recognize some of our members who actually have targets. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, let me see, we are in June. House of X still has the back to school fundraiser. If you can, if you haven't already, go ahead and go to their channel and click on their link. And you'll most likely be able to, it'll take you to either Amazon or a Target. Can't remember which one it was. It's been a minute since I did it. And it'll take you there to help buy more school supplies for the children. Okay.
Support the kids.
Because the kids need their supplies. The kids need their supplies. Okay.
And ass whippings at some point in time.
Excuse me?
Just saying. Give them some supplies and an ass whipping. Every good child is only good after they got a good ass whooping. And these kids is rough in the streets now.
Those kids is just fine. Just fine. Anyway, Big Murph hit his 1,000 subscribers. Just want to put that out there. What's going on, Big Murph?
That's what I'm talking about.
Big Murph just hit his target there. Controversial Cruising Scott is not that far away from 2,000 subscribers. So if you know his channel, go on over there, share him out, get him out so he can meet his target there. Let me see who else I have here. Fats and Tree is actually a few away from 5,000. They're hoping to reach their 5,000 by the time we get on their Creators at Sea cruise coming up the ending of July. So if you don't know Fats and Tree, going over there to Fats and Tree Mods, if you can drop some of these links, that would be helpful. Thank you so much. House of X actually hit their 2,000 subscribers recently. Congratulations to them.
Congratulations.
We have Love and Live Show. If you know them, they're almost to their 2,000 subscriber count there. If you're not familiar with them, go ahead, connect with them. See if you like their content. If you do, hit subscribe, hit like. We also have we have Point Blank's Travel. Oh, nope, sorry, that's Point Blank's Travel. Sorry, Rod, I was looking for Point Blank Experience. Point Blank Experience is not that far away from 1,000. I'll give the exact number in a minute. But Maud, if one of you can drop that link in the chat as well, thank you so much. Point Blank's Travel is actually Point Blank's experience, excuse me, is actually 33 subscribers away from 1,000 and meeting their target.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. What other members we have here that are reaching their targets? Let's see here. TJ Destinations is not far away from his 2,000 subscribers. I know most of you know TJ Destinations. Go ahead, drop the link in there so people can connect with them as well. Who else? What other members do I have that are Two Parkers One World reached their 2,000 subscribers. Congratulations to them as well. All right. And I think that is it from my members who are reaching their goals. Don't forget, if you have not already pre-ordered your Simple Sips book. It's the only book like it. It's all of the Black spirits. That is not saying that it's the only book with all of them yet. They're gonna have different volumes of it, but this is their first volume published. They published their own book. Going over to simplesipsbook.com and pre-order your book.
Support
with
the channel,
me and I. Yes.
Support the team. Support the dream. Pretty Timmy said so.
All right. And if there's any of my members who are reaching certain targets or goals and I left you out, please just put it on in the chat, in the comments, and let everybody know what's going on.
I got some.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead. I'm going to go pull up the comments.
Shout out to my guy Juan, everybody in the chat. My guy, me and Juan, we went live Friday at 9:30 p.m. pushing out Veterans Active Duty Bar. We're calling all veterans, friends, family. If you know somebody that want to give them a shout out, salute to them. We're not going to wait for the Veterans Day and Memorial Day and all that stuff. Let's celebrate them right now when we get a chance. What we're going to do, we're going to taste some great spirits, taste of the base exchange. I'm going to pick up something nice and we're going to sip on it and we're going to share some stories. We got a great co-host we're going to be interviewing this week, which is going to be Rob, Point Blank experience, and we're going to give you some great content. Come out and enjoy.
Okay, and when is it going to be?
Friday at 9:30, like I said in the beginning.
Don't get smart. Don't get your damn cat twisted.
Missed that part.
I did. Don't get your damn cat twisted. Doggone.
But anyway, come out. Shout out to my guy Juan. We trying to do something nice. I think I had a lot of my friends reached out to me on Facebook and all that, like, hey man, what's going on? But they said, hey man, I think that's nice what you're trying to do. And I said, hey brother, I'm all about giving back. All about it.
Okay. All right. You got any other announcements, Timmy?
Well, I got one other announcement to say. I want to give a shout out to my queen for this great content she's been putting out. Man, she don't need a book. She need to splice it all and make a movie. Because I'm trying to tell you, I've been getting a lot of people been commenting about the artwork, the soundtrack, and everything. My girl be doing the thing.
Well, thank you, honey.
I got to give her credit.
So
I got to give her a shout out because I'm trying to tell you, it's you look at the artwork, you look at the soundtrack, but that content is fire.
Well, thank you, honey.
Definitely fire.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Shay's Adventures is in the house. What's going on, Shay? How's it going?
Man?
Thank you so much for being here. She says hello to everyone in the chat. We got Scott in the house. What's going on, Scott?
What up, my guy?
Hey, yo, Tanya and Timmy. Let's see. And Scott is saying hello to everybody. Everybody's saying hello to Scott. Let me see here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Okay. House of X says that list and this store close to us here wants the name to pick. What? Oh, maybe he's answering someone else. Oh, he added the link already. Okay. What's going on, Rick? What's going on? What's going on? Cheers to you as well. I'm drinking some champagne today. Cheers to you.
Yeah, and I'm drinking a special drink.
I was sipping on bourbon on Saturday, so after the wine. So no bourbon today. Let me see what's going on. Thank you so much, House of X and Scott, for dropping the links. DT Cruiser, same thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. All right, we got Lita Shay in the house. What's going on, Lita Shay? How's it going? Thank you so much for being here. We got Etna's World in the house. Hey, Etna. How's it going?
What's going on?
I seen all them little coin shows going on over there. I was watching you last night, actually, on my way to bed. I was catching up on some videos yesterday. I got to go back and put some comments in there. It's amazing how it is almost like calming. I won't say it's like ASMR, but I can watch somebody play on the slots all day long. Like it is something that just naturally you just watch it and then don't let it be close and then you get invested, right? And then don't let the person stop. Then be like, wait a minute, you got to put some more money in there. It was about to give it to you. So
yeah, put your money in there. I will get in. Shout out to Cowboy Slots. That's who is my mentor and trainer. He's always given me some pointers, gave me that $20 method that I've been using that I kind of been winning with.
Yeah, he been winning, but he just been winning his money back. Perfect solution for those just trying to get rewards, but definitely not for someone thinking they about to hit the bank. So just so you know. Oh, Wanston was saying that when you order from there, make sure you choose the pickup name Wanston. If you order anything for the back to school, he wanted you all to know that. We got your boy Leo in the house. What's going on, yo? It's your boy Leo. How's it going? Thank you so much, Leo, for sharing out. Thank you. Rick said, Tim, what's the special drink? AKA, what's up in that yellow cup? What's in your cup?
So I went to Publix, and Publix got a mango, pineapple, strawberry lemonade. So I got that, and I got some passion Ciroc. No Diddy, but I still love my Ciroc.
So you got passion Ciroc with that blended lemonade that you bought
from Publix.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And it is awesome.
He's drinking his sipping. That's his sipping cup right over there. Edna said, thanks. I didn't see your I didn't your comment. Oh, didn't see your comment. Oh, yes, because I was watching it. I fell asleep, Edna. Yeah, I fell asleep watching it. I was trying to stay up long enough to see you, like, you know, because it was like I had it like going one after the other. Because I put them in a playlist like to watch. So then they'll automatically stop and start. And I don't have to go to, go over here, click here, go over here and click here. So
don't worry, Edna. I kind of override people at night because when I go in the room and she got the phone in her hand and she snoring, I said, hey, put that shit up.
I go to sleep. It's calming for me to either read something or watch something that's calming. Not a lot of noise. Not a lot. And I know you're like, well, it's a slot machine. It got a lot. I can control the brightness on my phone, but it's just fine.
She was there. So I had to go in there and take the phone, literally land on her. Me and my daughter take turns. I said, why don't we just push that pillow over there and see what happens? Like she did with my CPAP machine when I thought I was going to the upper room.
Whatever. Anyway, she says she likes cowboy slots too. All right. Okay, so let's go on and get into this review, y'all. So hopefully Timmy will stay on track. Okay, because he get excited and he get to just talking about everything. Hold on, because I think that this is out of order right here. Hold on.
Don't worry, y'all are here for Timmy review. Because I'm going to tell it like a T.I. is. No sugar, no salt.
Okay.
Straight vinegar.
So let's talk about the airport. So
Trash.
I can tell. Let's talk about the airport. Nothing was wrong with the airport. We arrived on time. Coming out, they did some upgrades to the airport since we were last there. I was last there. This was his first trip to Aruba. It's nice, open, airy, get you where you need to go. We got up out of there. It was not hectic. I don't know if maybe it was the day we came or whatever, because I've been there before and it's been hectic. Okay, like especially coming out through customs and coming out after you get your luggage and trying to get out. Usually it takes forever, but we was out of there 1, 2, 3. Okay. And as well as going back home, maybe it's because of the day on Mondays. And for what I'm understanding, if you leave on a Monday, that line is pretty much non-existent, because I've left out of Aruba and I can tell you that line is usually down and around and everywhere else. And especially if you're leaving on a Sunday, it is crazy, crazy, crazy. So if you plan on going to Aruba, I can tell you about Monday. I've never seen that line that light ever. But the last 2 times that I have been to Aruba, that line has been crazy both times. They're very specific about what time you show up, because they are not going to let you in no sooner. They'll have you sitting somewhere until it's the time, and then you can get in line to go in there. So just FYI. They also have you go through customs while you're there. So if you're going to the United States, you don't have to go to the United States and go through customs. You go through customs here, and then when you get home, you just get your luggage and then you go. So everything that you would normally do returning internationally, you won't have to do that in the United States. So that was a plus thing there. You got anything about the airport you want to add?
Well, the only thing I said, the transportation to the resort was a little lagging. Had to wait, maybe because it was a large group, I would say that, but it was a little lagging, because when I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. I needed a drink.
What was lagging? Oh, coming when we arrived?
When we arrived, remember we had to stand over there and
okay. That was like, well, yes and no. So we were on a group trip, okay, which means that the shuttles and stuff are scheduled and they're there, but everybody's coming at different times. But there are people that have flights coming in from different places, but you're arriving maybe within the same 15 minutes, 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes. So it made no sense for us to get there, jump on there when you got other group, because it's a group. There's a group, and these groups were scheduled, arranged. Well, okay, your flights are coming in. These people are coming in from Atlanta. These people are coming in. Their flights are arriving around within 15 minutes of each other. The transportation was arranged, okay, by the host, and everything was set up, and everybody in groups was leaving in droves. So those who arrived before us, maybe an hour or 45 minutes before us, they were picked up and they took them on. Then you had the people that was coming like a little later in the morning, early afternoon. We were picked up and took us on. And then you might have had a few people probably lagging maybe after us that came in the next group after us. So I would say the transportation was organized very well. The wait that we had was like, what, 20 minutes? You fussing about 20 damn minutes? Anyway, 20 minutes, okay?
20 minutes, that's right.
Well, I put you this next time, then you just jump in the Uber. We just end up,
Is you paying?
No, well, we already paid for the transportation in the cost of the trip.
Well, why I got to jump in the Uber? Oh, so you want me to get
no? But what I'm saying is, but you fussing about how long the daggone transportation took.
They should have took me right on. Next question.
Anyway, Aruba Airport is depending on what day you're flying out, it can be very crowded. And a lot of that it takes longer to get to your gate because you're actually clearing customs ahead of time instead of waiting till you get home. So just be prepared and be ready for that. Transportation, we talked about that. It was like multiple vans and buses that took us to where we needed to go. Ryu Palace Antilles. So the Ryu Palace had an adult side, and then over next was the family side. And I can tell you that this all-inclusive resort, we've done Ryu before, not in Aruba, but we've done Ryu at multiple places. We've done it in Dominican Republic, we've done it in Cancun. We done it in Costa Mujeres,
yes,
which is the other side of Cancun. So we've been to multiple reuse. We've been on the adult side and we've been on the family side. I can tell you that it's consistent with what they offer. Usually the setups may vary depending on where you are, but the properties are going to be very nice, very bright, beautiful water. Love the music, love the vibe, gives you a lot of options without making it too big. And there are some reuse that are huge. Like you talk about 3 buildings and so forth. And it just depends on where you go. Like I think there's like 3 reuse in like Mexico, in Cancun. Right. So you got the big, huge palace, which is down there by the marina area. Then you got another reuse directly on the hotel zone. And then you go to Costa Mujeres. No, I'm sorry. Then you got one in Riviera Maya and one in Costa Mujeres. So there are different sizes for different things. Some are all adult and some are family. Some are multiples on the same property. The pool was nice. The vibe was nice. It gave you an option of if you wanted to be crunk, get crunk. If you wanted to relax, you can relax. And you didn't have to like separate yourself either. The pool was more than enough for the amount of people that they had on the adult side. We did not go over to the family side, even though we could have, but we did not walk over there. We forgot all about the other side, didn't we? Right. For a while.
Because we were living our best lives.
Yes, we was having some fun. But the Ryu Palace, I wasn't really like all geeked up about the Ryu because I've been to a Ryu. I was just curious to see what they had different from the other Ryus, and they were pretty much the same.
Well, I will say this: the one we went to in the Dominican Republic, drinks was trash.
Okay, which one are you talking about? You talking about the one where they rode you away in a wheelchair?
No, not
okay.
that
Which one? Okay, that was Dominican Republic.
I'm talking about the one where we went to that you didn't like none of the drinks and you was complaining.
Oh yeah, that was in Dunamar. So that was in either Riviera Maya or Costa Mujeres. It was one of the two. Riviera Maya. Yeah, and we do have a vlog on that. So if you want to see it, if you just go into our playlist, our SOS, Sips on Ships and Trips playlist, you'll see the Ryu on there, and it'll say the Ryu Dunamar. You'll see it's like an earlier video.
Yes, the resort wasn't bad, but
the resort wasn't. Trash. But the Ryu drinks are trash anyway. But one thing I can say though,
the drinks in Aruba were trash.
The ones in Aruba,
it's not trash.
They were not trash. They were not trash. Okay. That is one thing I can say about the Ryu in Aruba was their drinks were not trash. No. Now I stuck with the Caparanias because it was just so good. And I love Caparanias, and it is Brazilian rum. I could drink the Brazilian rum and not get a headache. I pretty much stuck to that. I had an old fashioned here and there, but if I really think about it, most of the drinking I did was outside of the resort.
I got drinks there.
No, I know you did.
Right.
I know you did. But and the lobby bar was always full because that's where all the good drinks.
Drinks in the lobby.
Good drinks was in the lobby. The pool drinks was okay, but I didn't really, believe it or not, I was not at the pool bar often. I'm very disappointed because that's my spot.
I would say one thing about the pool that I didn't. Normally, when we go to different all-inclusive resorts, they have the young ladies out there walking around, and they're a little bit more on point than the young gentlemen. So they had the young gentlemen walk around, and them little jokers would go in the hut and chill out and let you sit over there, and your drink your drink be done got hot before they come back. So I was tipping this one cat. I gave him a 10 the first time, and then he came back and I gave him another 5.
I wouldn't have gave him another.
Keep them amarettas coming. I shouldn't look for you and have an empty cup. Baby, what's up? He said, yes, sir, I got you. Then he went in the damn hut. I saw to go in there and shake that damn right down.
Well, see, he hasn't learned how to get your service like you need to get your service. When I go to a pool bar or I get any waiter or waitress, I usually feel them out first. I'm not giving you a tip the first round. I want to see if you're going to come if I don't tip you. If I see that I don't have to call you the second time, then if I see that you're coming back, give me at least 3 times, like 2 comebacks. If you come back 2 times, ask, is everything okay? Or you bring me some water or whatever. Now I'm going to tip you. And then now I'm going to say, hey, this is what I'm drinking. Whenever you see me, just look over here and bring me what I need. That way they don't have to come all the way over. They already know what I want because they can just look at me and I just be like, yes. And I just be like, 1 or give me 2, if it's for me and for him. I don't have a problem. He has a problem. You know why? Because he give up the money too fast. He don't test them. And just like he said, homeboy sitting over there in the hut. So I'm just saying.
Trash.
There's a way to do it. There's a way to do it. There's a way to do it.
Oh, and also the pool dancers was trash.
Oh,
watch that video.
Yeah, we didn't get to the entertainment yet. Oh, okay. Stay on track.
I know that was
Stay on track. We got you see it right here in front of you.
About the pool.
I'm not. We are talking about the Ryu property.
Okay.
And they service.
But can I talk about one other thing?
What?
I never went to an all-inclusive resort that the steakhouse was trash. Not the food.
Do you see? Okay, but
we see
food/restaurant, same thing.
Oh, well, okay. I can't talk about that just yet.
It's all right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm going to just say this, and I'm jumping track on the food. So when I got there, I asked a gentleman there and I asked the person at the front desk, do you have to make reservations at any of the restaurants? They had 5 restaurants, I think. Now, the only one that everybody loves to go to is the steakhouse. So why did you have the steakhouse in an outdoor environment near the beach in the pool, and it wasn't enclosed? So you eating a steak and you got to shoot a bird off and knock the bird poop off your damn chair and all that. I'm like, what kind of is that?
That wasn't during the day.
The birds.
The birds was not bothering nobody in the evening. They was only there during the day.
The birds don't have no time. No. But I'm just saying, it was an open concept. And then you had to wait in line. It was first come, first serve. So they only would hold so many people. So if you stood in line and you didn't make the cut, you were shot. Now, the Rio also, just like most all-inclusive resorts, they have the opportunity for people to be exclusive. And like platinum membership or whatever, you had first dibs. So you had automatic reservation. So you skipped the line. But Timmy didn't get a steak while he was there. Not that I'm mad. I just said, the concept was bad. Now, the buffet is where we partake most of our meals. We didn't get a chance to experience a lot of the other restaurants, but the buffet was slamming. So it was all good. Now, you can take over.
I'm good. I ain't got to take over.
You ain't got no other things?
No, I do, but you started off the food. So that's fine. So as TJ said, we ate in the buffet most of the time just because of how, now we did get to the Italian restaurant.
Yes.
We did get to the Italian restaurant because we had the White Beach event, and that was just like hors d'oeuvres type food, like finger food, things like that. It was not trash. But it said cured. I forgot the term that it used, but basically that to me, I understood that to mean these are just appetizers. Okay. Which means you're going to be hungry afterwards. So it was fine because the beach party was ending right around where you can still go get something to eat. So we tried to go to the steakhouse. Steakhouse was like, we're full. We booked up for the rest of the night, blah, blah, blah. And what I did not like was we found out what it was. So in order to get a steakhouse, in order to get a reservation anywhere, it's first come, first serve. So unless you stayed in the elite section, or you was an elite,
Member.
member, then you could not reserve any restaurant. Basically,
No.
you
Trash.
show up, and what you had to do was, it wasn't even like you show up to say, "Hey, I would like to make a reservation for between 7 and 8 or 7:30." It was show up. Either you're gonna sit there and either you're gonna sit there at the time that they open, or they give you a little buzzer, and when you get the buzzer, then you just got to be on the property, because when they buzz you, that's when they want you to come back. So let's just say, it's in the afternoon or whatever, it's 5 o'clock, you don't want to eat until 8 o'clock. Well, you can't do that. If you want to eat at 8, then you just got to take a chance and just stand in line at 6:30, 7 o'clock, with the hopes that you get your buzzer and then you happen to eat at that time. So it's almost like you're at the mercy
Standing in line for a whole hour.
standing in line, or at the mercy of, you can't go off the resort.
Trash.
While you're waiting for them to tell you when to eat. So you just have to be ready to eat the whole dinner time, but you got to wait for them. So that was one of the things that I did not like about the restaurant. So most of the time we ate in the buffet, just so you'll know.
Right.
But we've been to the reuse. I can't, each resort is different. Each of them will, they're going to serve you different. The food may taste different. So we didn't have a chance to give a review on how the food tastes outside of where we ate. Italian restaurant was good.
Right.
Selection was good, but they gave you kid-sized portions, just so you know. They gave you this big-ass goddamn plate, but it's like this much space for your food, sort of like the daggone Virgin pool on Virgin Voyages. You know how the pool is? The pool look like it's this big, but you can only fit this many people in there. The pool is actually this big, but the pool is this big. So it was like that with the food. It was like that with the plates, the servings in the Italian restaurant. And then breakfast. Breakfast was pretty good.
Yeah,
breakfast was good. Lunch, you had 2 options. You can either go eat in the buffet for lunch, or you can go on the other side and eat at the grill, where they got like hot dogs, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, stuff like that, chicken sandwiches and stuff like that. So I wouldn't call the food trash, because we didn't really get a chance to taste everything. They had a good selection of food. Their food was not overcooked.
No.
The food was not undercooked.
No.
They had more than enough options for you to eat. I think so.
Right. And then they had a late night food option, which was something that, you could go get sweets and all that. And it stayed open 24 hours. So you could go there and get something at night. And also had room service. And
yes, and you did have room service. Now, room service was limited for the regular junior suite type room,
right.
But the elite people had
chicken
wings. They had hot wings, like that chicken wings. They had like an extended menu for them.
Right.
There was a part in the video where I was saying that, do you pay for elite or not? It's up to you. Yeah. But like I stated in the video, we've done the next level and so forth. And for what we go for, we didn't feel like it was necessary. Like if we did elite, I would say that the only thing that the elite would have done for us would have been a reservation to eat, in the specialty restaurants. That's pretty much it. I don't need you to bring a special bottle to my room, because it's all inclusive the damn drink. So what difference does it make, right? Because we've done that at mostly every resort we've been to. We've tried the next scale up. Like at the Royalton, it's called the directors level, and then you have the Ryu. You got your elite, or as some of the other Ryus, it's called something different, but it's just to give you sort of like concierge service. You have a special check-in, you have a special separate restaurant, you have you get reservations at the specialty restaurants whenever you want it. Basically, you get first dibs. You have special seating in certain places by the pool and the beach and things like that. So and then you have other special little lounge areas that's specifically just for you. So if that's what you want, then that's fine. But guess what? We've learned that if we're going on a group or with others, if everyone's not doing it, it doesn't make sense to do it, because most of the time you're going to be with the group. And if most of the group is going to be regular, right, then it wasn't worth it for us. It wasn't worth it just to get the reservations, because that's all we would have found that it would have been worthy for. And you all seen the room. The room was pleasant. The room was decent. So of course the other elite rooms is more upscale. But for those who feel like the room that you saw was sufficient, that's pretty much what it is. But the food tasted good options, and they had live music at the buffet every night. Nice music too, I might add. Not no BS. And they had a special drink for you. They had a good sangria that night, wasn't it? Yeah, they had a good sangria. They had a special drink every night. They got a special drink.
Now, did the room? We're gonna do a review about the room.
We gonna
we're gonna lump that in with something else.
Hold on. Oh, I think we passed it. Yeah, we could talk about the room. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, the room itself, and I'm gonna talk about Aruba. The room that we had was facing the pool and the beach, and I'm trying to tell you, we had 15-degree blow every day and every night. If you open the door, the double doors, that breeze came
it felt so
in,
good.
and it was nice.
It was
so nice.
It was so
that
good.
Timmy is considering a vacation home in Aruba.
Yeah.
We are definitely
now that is one thing I can say about Aruba, period, no matter what. And I wasn't vlogging when I went to Aruba the other times outside of on a cruise ship, but let me tell you, that breeze is blowing all day, 24/7. And when I tell you that breeze helps you out, because when that breeze stops, your ass is cooking.
Yeah, it was.
You are cooking. If you go to Aruba, when you go on vacation, you need about 2 days, 3 days to get that nice sun glow. No, Aruba, 1 day, you brown, you done. You are done. You done. You either brown, pink, burnt, red, whatever your skin does. 1 day in that sun is done. You're done.
Right. And also the room was very nice and clean, and housekeeping was good up to one shortfall.
Oh yeah, the washcloth. Yeah.
So we knew in advance to bring
extra washcloth. I don't know what it is. But my thing is, how do you expect me to wash? Because I need a rag to wash my behind. And I need a rag because I need it to scrub. And my hand ain't going to do all of that. My hand ain't going to get, and you ain't going to get my nails dirty. I'm not doing that. How do you wash your tail?
With a towel.
I mean, yeah. Now you can get a hand towel. Now they had hand towels and bath towels.
They had bath towels, but they would be short on the hand towels.
Yeah,
and these.
Yeah, and what's probably going on is, white towels and stuff. Once they start getting dingy and getting stains on them,
right.
Then they got to throw them in the trash. So then, of course, they're having to replenish. I'm sure. Yeah. So it's kind of hard.
And that's a great concept, except for I'd rather run out. Bring my own, which we bring our own now, because we have been on a couple of old cruise ships where they had them red towels, and when you go and get your food, and I'm like, those are mechanic towels. I'm a mechanic.
Oh yeah, the type of towels,
and you can smell them. Like,
like they've been old, like they've been old and greasy and stuff.
You smell them old mechanic towels that they be giving you in the bank. I don't like to touch that, but other than that, so I don't get off track. That right there was the only drawback about the room. The room was stocked. The refrigerator, they said, hey,
stock it the way you want it.
Stock it the way you want, whatever you wanted. They also had a vodka. They had a tequila.
A rum.
They had a rum. And they had a whiskey.
Yeah.
In the dispenser that you could, dispense for yourself. And they had 2 different types of beer.
Yeah,
and
sodas,
all the soft drinks that
water,
you wanted, and water. And they kept it stocked. Now
they kept it stocked every day.
Every day they kept it stocked.
Every day they kept it stocked.
So that was great.
Let's see. And we'll get to the comments, y'all, in a minute. Entertainment and casino. So entertainment, we didn't go to any shows. We didn't go to karaoke. We didn't go to any shows because let me tell you, that group trip itinerary kept us busy every night. Every night we was busy, and the first night we didn't go to the show. What we do the first night? We went to sleep, didn't we?
Yeah,
I think we went to the casino and then we went to sleep.
Yeah, we went to the casino.
That first night was the only free night, I believe, because every evening after that there was something that we all needed to do.
Right.
And if there was the other night where we didn't, it was the night before we left, and I was like, I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Yes.
Go to the casino and go to sleep. So we were busy, so we don't have any feedback on entertainment.
Yeah.
The casino was trash.
Well, I did look at their menu for the entertainment. They had a great lineup.
Yes, they did.
They did have a great lineup.
We didn't go.
Not gonna ding them, but they had a great lineup. The setup was nice.
They always got to have a Michael Jackson.
And they always got to have a Scary Jackson show.
A Scary Jackson.
They always got to have a Scary Jackson show. And I think they also had a rock band show. So they had a good lineup for entertainment. But we didn't partake, but it was there.
The casino we did.
Yes.
It was trash. I won't say it's trash. I'll just say you can go there just for entertainment purposes. Don't go in there expecting to win a jackpot. The lady sitting at the front desk, what'd she say? She said people win, but they not winning the jackpots though.
Right. And the one thing about it is they did give you some free play.
Well, they give you some free play, but that's just to get you in there. That's like $15. I think they gave us $30, $15 for you, $15 for me. And then they also gave you like $20 for the tables.
Right.
If you wanted to play on the tables. Then they give you some rewards card. And I'm thinking, well, let me see and let me read this to see where you can use it. Nowhere but there. No goddamn where but there. I'm like, well, can you use it at another Ryu Palace? No. You can only use it at the Ryu in Aruba. So I gave my little input on that in the vlog as well. You want to look at it, whatever, but I was like, I won't be using that again. So they got my information, they got my phone number and my address or whatever. They want to send me some free stuff, they can, but no, you can't use it anywhere else. So that was pretty much it. But we did win some stuff on the casino. All right, so one more and then we're gonna get in the comments, because before we jump into the group review, Aruba activities and the vibe of Aruba to me is like the perfect place for if you want to relax,
yes,
but you want to have options to do stuff,
yes,
when you want to go someplace but you don't want to go too far.
Yeah.
When you have to get around, but you don't want it to be so troublesome to get around.
Yes.
When you want to have options of what to do, but you don't want to have to go through too much headache to try to figure out what to do.
Right.
Aruba is only 19 miles long and 5 miles wide. Right. Just so you know. You can cover the whole island in an hour.
Right.
Okay. So you getting on a scooter, golf cart, whatever, have at it, do whatever you're going to do, rent a car, whatever you want to do. Aruba has lovely activities during the day. Their strip in Palm Beach area is wonderful. Do know there's different sides of Aruba. You got Eagle Beach, Palm Beach, and the other one that starts with an M. I forgot the other one. There's different beaches throughout the whole. What's the other one?
Timmy Beach.
Ain't no Timmy Beach. But the waters are different. So be aware of that. So Palm Beach is like a happy medium. If you go in the beach, the water is moving, it's calm, but it still has the waves. If you go to Eagle Beach, that's more calm. That's usually where you want to go if you want to wade in the water.
I don't wade in the water.
And you just want, something's not trying to knock you over while you're standing in the water. But if you go all the way to the other side, that's where the water is very rough. Okay.
Well, my comment is get your ass in the pool. See, because you don't want to go on vacation and get nibbled on and come back without a few body parts. But I will say, I was talking to this guy and he was saying the crime rate over there is very low. So you know how when you go on vacation and then they tell you stay in the tourist area and all that stuff. So you got to look at certain places that you're going to go that you got to be like, you know, because like I'm saying, even though a lot of people love Jamaica, Jamaica be on the United States don't travel list.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch where you are and to the level of your safety and whether or not you're going to be handled or set up to be hoodwinked. Like they got a big thing going on now about jet skis. I'm getting off subject just a little bit. Right now, the United States is saying don't go to anywhere and rent jet skis because jet skis is becoming a scam. There's an actual video out of this guy, and he was saying how they use the jet skis are rickety and they get out there and you break down, and first thing they do is they got your credit card, and then once the jet ski tits up, oh, you broke it, now you have to pay. And this guy got a video out and he was showing the jet ski was doing everything but what he wanted it to do, and he was recording. I said, see, that's crazy. But anytime the government put it out something that do not do, it got to be really bad because you know they don't really care like that. So I'm just saying, going on vacation, jet skiing, and some people riding scooters. Me personally, I would definitely ride it. It's different types of scooters. The stand-up scooters, because if you don't know the layout of the road and everything else in the flow of traffic, you can get yourself in trouble and get skin up, and now you're going to the hospital. Stay your ass off the scooters. Use an Uber.
You mean the motorized?
The stand-up scooters that you stand, not the ones you sit down on. Talk about the stand-up scooters that you see in most major cities.
Oh, you talking about, yeah.
What's wrong with that? The same one we got. Because
I got on one last time we went.
You are not familiar with the flow of traffic and all that stuff, and then the potholes and the speed bumps.
Well, just look at the daggone street. No different than riding a bike.
No, because you don't have no helmet on, you don't have no arm elbow pads on, and you can get hurt on your vacation, and it can turn into a nightmare. I put that as a do not do. I'd rather take my chances on the jet ski, you know what I'm saying, than riding them little scooters in somebody else's country, and you don't know the layout, don't speak the language, and you can find yourself in a bad situation.
You really feel that way?
Yes. Safety first.
Lord have mercy. He'll be the one on a scooter with goddamn knee pad, elbow pads, and the goddamn and a damn helmet.
If you watch the video that we put out a couple of days ago, you'll see what Timmy is all about. Uber, taxi, and not walking me to death. Next.
You be all right, but that ain't got nothing to do with the riding on the scooter.
Play at your own risk, but don't say Timmy didn't tell you so, and you come back skin up. Think about this moment. Okay. I just gave you a caveat.
Anyway, Palm Beach area is the best area to stay in if you're looking for someplace walkable to get to for the nightlife. Okay, or if you want activities during the day. Okay, if you go to the one far end of Aruba, that's where you get your lighthouse. You got like a lot of the tourist areas. They're building like vacation homes and residence homes and things of that nature. On the other end, you got like the smaller resorts. They're not all inclusive. You got a lot of Airbnbs. That was over at Eagle Beach. There's not a lot of restaurants. There are restaurants, but not that much. You also find like the big super market, which is almost like a Whole Foods, if you will, but it's like a Whole Foods / Trader Joe's / Walmart. I want to put it that way because they sell everything. They got a liquor section, like a liquor store in there. Right. They got all your produce and stuff like a farmer's market. Then you go to the other side and it's like a grocery store. So they sell everything over there, and it's huge. It's huge. It's humongous. They got Wendy's. They got KFC. They got Pizza Hut. They got what other stuff they got? What other place they got that we like to eat?
KFC.
Those only ones I remember, but they have like the American places there. And from what I heard, people said the stuff was good.
Yeah, they had a good variety.
Those who ate, because there was some people in the group chat that talked about that they did go get some, and they said that they liked it. So we didn't try it, but it's there, just so you know. All right, let me go.
They even had a Pizza Hut.
Yes. So before I get into the group trip review, let me go ahead and go to the comments. I did star some up. Okay. We got Warm Strong saying hey to Murph. Fats and Trees saying tell him Timmy. We got Just Asking for a Friend saying Tanya in the chat. How you doing, Keisha? Welcome for coming in. Liam is here. He said, hey, Tanya and Timmy and chat.
What's up, my guy? What's up, Liam?
Congratulations.
Hey, Liam,
congratulations.
We got to catch us another trip together, Liam. I don't care what you got to do. You got to move a few people out the way.
Oh, we're going to see him. We're going to see him on the, we're going to see him soon. We're going to see him soon.
Well,
we're going to see him soon.
Oh, my God. I had a great time.
We are going to see him soon. Oh, no, I'm going to see him soon.
Ain't that a bitch?
I'm going to see him soon. Liam, are you going on the Unhinged cruise? Are you going on Unhinged or the Fast and Tree? I don't know. Let me know if you're going. But I know I'm going to see him in October. When I get down to Florida, I'll see him in October. But congratulations, Liam. Liam is officially off the market, ladies. Just want to let y'all know.
What?
He is no longer single. That's all I got to say. Congratulations, Liam.
Congratulations.
All right. We got Kathy and Brian in the house. They saying, hey, Tanya and Timmy, what's up in the chat? How's it going? How's it going? We got Gold Wilson Travel. What's going on, fam? How's it going? Thank you so much for being here. How y'all been doing lately?
Welcome in.
We got Peaches DC 11. What's going on? That's what I'm talking about.
Peaches.
How's it going? How's it going? Thank you so much for being here. They said hello to everyone. We got Greg and Michelle in the house, Cruise Life TV. What's going on, Greg and Michelle? Michelle washes my tail. EJ Custer came and they talk about the wash pole. Your wife wash your tail, Greg. Do you bend over? Do you spread your cheeks?
Oh my God. Oh my.
You know what, Greg? Lord have mercy.
Okay. Look, I just got over pneumonia. I don't want to die from laughter. I'm just saying.
You ain't got to slam the table, making all that damn noise.
I'm about to die over here.
Anyway.
Oh my God.
Lord have mercy. Thank you for coming in, Greg, Michelle. We got Parkers on the go. What's up, Parkers? What's going on? What's going on? Congratulations on your deposit.
Yes, congratulations.
One Parker, two Parkers, one world. What's going on? How's it going? How's it going? They said they just checking in on us. We's doing fine. We's doing fine.
Brandon, my guy.
And then we got DT Cruz said the Carnival Guys Burger Red Hand Towel. Yes.
Yes. Trash.
Let me tell you something. Sometimes them towels smell like it. Oh, I just want to, speaking of Guys Burger. So during our group trip this year in July to Planet Hollywood in Cancun, there is a Guys Burger on the resort, just so you know. Oh. A big Guys Burger, like a full restaurant Guys Burger. So I'm gonna eat me Guys Burger over there and see if it tastes better than the one.
They better have them damn red towels, nigga.
And I'm sure they will. They're gonna be dirty. They're gonna smell like grease.
No.
Yes, they are. What's going on, Carol? How's it going? Thank you so much for coming in. Carol Solo Cruising and More says Adventures and all in the chat. Thank you.
What's happening, fam?
Thank you for being a member as well. Let's see here. We got two Irie and J says Safe Island. Yes, they said it's the safest island.
Yes.
There's I think we saw one cop.
Yes.
Just strolling around just in case. But you know they strolling around when you got tourists out there. Because it's not the people who live there that cause the problem, it's everybody else.
Yeah, they say they got almost low to no crime over there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We got Rod in the house with Point Blanks and Spirits. What's going
My
on,
guy.
Rod? What's going on,
Rod?
Rod? Rod is only 33 away from 1,000. Come on, y'all.
Come
y'all
on,
can
y'all.
share
Let's
this
get
out.
it. Look, we got
y'all
30,
going over to his
we
channel,
got 30,
share his channel
31
out.
people in the chat. Let's support my guy. He's gonna be on Veterans Active Duty Bar this weekend. Come and see what he got to say.
There you go. Liam said Timmy getting drowned again on the beach. No, he ain't. He ain't. Matter of fact, we didn't even step inside the beach water. We stepped in the sand. We got close to the water, but we did not get in it. We stayed in the pool.
No,
we was in the
Timmy
pool.
don't play that. I don't play that beach no more at all.
Keisha says scamming, shaking my head. Yeah, they be scamming. They be scamming. Let's see here. Hold on a second. Hold on, y'all. Doggone it. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Ross says, man, I was on TNT Connect by myself. Everybody over here. It's okay. We would have all saw you up here. You got Tree in the building, Trelise Williams Branch. Ooh, she over here from Facebook. Okay, pretty Timmy moment. She said,
that's right. That's right. Always got to be a pretty Timmy moment.
Daryl said, I don't need American branded fast food abroad unless there is something that we don't have at home. You are right.
Trust that.
You're right. But you know what? YOLO, when she went over to, she was over in Rome. They had that McDonald's. That McDonald's was fancy. That McDonald's was like a restaurant. I was like, ooh, fancy. Now, I would do something like that. Like if it was an experience, the experience was different. I think I would do it just to experience it. Look, Rod talking, he back talking about hey again. Big Murph, what's going on, Big Murph? Big Murph said congratulations to Liam. Yes. Everybody saying congratulations to Liam. Tucker Parker's on the go. Said, I heard Liam.
That part.
Thanks. Yes, so far I'm booked on the Unhinged Cruiser. We'll see him again next year.
Okay.
We'll see him again next year. It's all good. Calm down, Timmy. Said thank you. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all too.
Oh yeah.
Everybody saying hello to telling Liam, congratulations. What's up, Q? What's going on? Q, I got you dancing in my vlog about a couple of times. You was having fun and then having a debate on the what's solo and what's not a solo traveler. Now that was fun. That was funny.
We did
good
that
evening.
On the video. we put that on the video.
That was hilarious.
If you want to know what that was and how to handle that situation, check out the video. Q broke it down. He broke it down.
Everybody's saying what's up, Q. All right. Okay, so let's get into the actual group trip review. So we're going to break it down like we've been talking about all the other ones. Pre-trip. So before the trip, so we went on the Grown and Sexy group trip with LifeWithUsTV, Lynette and Stanley, as you all know them.
Stanley.
And I really wanted to be the destination one that we actually attended because the last time we was on one with them, it was a cruise. This one was a resort, and I really wanted to do that. Plus, Timmy didn't go to Aruba, so I was like, perfect timing. And let me tell you something. From the payment structure, the timing, the information, the setup of the chat, the setup of the Facebook page, the emails, there was no information that you did not get in a timely manner for anything that you needed. I don't care what it was.
Anything.
If you wanted to know, hey, you're going to need your passport, you're going to need this. These are some things to look for. Down to the hey, this is the link to go register because there was a special entry thing you had to do for Aruba specifically. Click, this link. Hey, this is your transportation, and the transportation. If the time doesn't look right to you, going in, you can change it yourself. Like everything pre-trip prepared you for the trip. So there was a lot of structure. Let me tell you, if you went and some was screwed up, it's because you did. It wasn't because they didn't set it up.
People always say that we fall short sometimes when it comes to business, but I'm going to tell you, the queen and the beard, they handled their business.
Yes, they did.
Life with Us did they thing. They handled the business from when we first put down the deposit on the cruise to the payments being nicely moved on and everything. It was flawless.
It was flawless. The pre-trip planning, preparation, flawless. Not only that, you also knew who your contacts were. So there were people helping. So that's one good thing to do when you're a host is make sure you have people that help. You know, if you have questions about the activities, this is who you talk to. You have questions about the vibe or other type thing. Like they informed you of who the people were, their name, their pictures, so you knew exactly what they looked like. Yes. And when they were all in the chat, everybody was able to speak to everybody, ask the questions, where we going, what time, if something changed, those were the individuals that let you know, hey, the time has changed, or hey, this is where we meeting, this is where we going. Let me tell you something. Me, from a person who is extremely organized, I appreciated every single last pre-trip as well as on the trip experience when it came to that. Because when you are traveling international and you are traveling in a group, the worst thing you can have is uncertainty, hiccups, people don't know where we going, what time we going, you know, that can be something that will sometimes cause anxiety in people. Sometimes people will just be like, I ain't going no more, when it might be just one little thing, but these little things matter. And so I just want to say that the pre-trip, 10 out of 10. Itinerary, baby, when I tell you itinerary, oh, you knew what you was doing. You knew what was available every day. Every day, if there was something, but nothing was scheduled every single day. There were things that were optional. There were things that they would like to recommend, but there were the time. Well, this is me that I'm recognizing, because these are things that I think about just in my general life. When you have these type of activities, to me, it was almost like there was some thought into, well, if you go to this excursion, chances are you're going to be drinking your tail off. So I'm not about to schedule something early in the morning the next day. Right. If you want to, that's fine. That's optional. But they're not about to schedule a scheduled group thing when they know you might sleep in the next day. Right. They allowed some space in between things. Now, one of the days we was jumping all day. We was jumping. One day it was neon party. It was the catamaran. Then we had the Appletech. Like, it was 3 things going on, but one of those excursions were optional. But for those who was ready to get down and be down, that's the way it was. I love the way that it was spaced out. I'll just put it that way. And I'm just want to tell you, I'm taking a page out their book. Because I just feel that I take a page out of everybody's book. I look at everybody, anything that to me I feel is good work or anything, one, I'm gonna tell you. So if I tell you, you already know I like it. And do know that the whole thing is, for you to improve, you have to be humble and give and be homage to folks that is doing stuff, to be like, this is awesome. This is the way that I would feel that it would need to do. The way it need to go. But itinerary, done. If there was an update, done. There was no confusion about anything. I would definitely say Stanley is a whole excursion. I'm just gonna say that. Which brings us to the vibe. But the thing about it is this to me. I like down home people, because Tim ain't gonna act right. I'm gonna be me. Either you gonna like it or you don't. And if you don't like it, it's cool. I understand that, because I'm not for everybody. But one thing I can say
If you had a problem with the host, then you should have just went out there with the sharks, because the vibe was awesome. The love, and when they said cousins, they made everybody feel like.
Let me tell you something. There were no cousins when we first experienced Lynette and Stanley on a group cruise. The cousins evolved over time, and we actually had an opportunity to experience the cousins this time. And when I tell you, the cousins have a vibe of themselves, it is like an official cousin line.
Yes.
It is already a family. There's
Yes.
like, it's already a set barbecue. You got to be invited to the barbecue.
Yes.
It is that type of vibe. There's no strangers in the cousins.
Right.
All the cousins are ready to party, ready to crunk. Some like to sit back and watch. Some like to be the entertainment. But let me tell you, every excursion we had, the cousins showed out.
Right.
And believe it or not, because it was my sitting down meeting all the cousins at the first time, I'm trying to keep myself calm. Yes, we had a ball on that doggone party bus. We filled up 3 party buses.
Yes.
They filled 3 party buses.
3 party buses.
And all the cousins still didn't go. There were 3 party buses. They had 150 people on this group trip. I don't know how they did it.
And just to show you how Lynette and Stanley get down,
Mm-hmm.
how about they got on each party bus?
Yes.
And spent time with the
Yes,
cousins.
they did.
They got on each.
Yes,
I would
they
have thought
did.
about that.
Let me tell you something.
That would have slipped by me.
But let me tell you something. It didn't slip by me, because one of the things was I was trying to get on the bus where they was. Because let me tell you, as the host, people are there, yes, to get with each other, but they also there for them.
Yes.
And so they want to spend some time with them.
Yes.
And I can tell you, they got on each bus. We had 3 stops.
And partied.
And they got on each bus and partied. So everybody got a chance to feel the love, to experience them.
They got a chance.
I love the way they were. To me, I call that accessible.
Yes.
They were accessible,
approachable,
and they participated.
Yes.
And they are friendly.
Yes.
So just so you know, in case you ever want to book it and you haven't booked, it's not what you think. It's not like, oh my God, it's just so big. There's
and it's
no way.
overwhelming, but
no,
you will be treated like family, and you will get a family experience. When they say cousins, I'm trying to tell you, it is what it is. And the biggest thing is that I took away from it, I was made to feel like I was a celebrity and hanging around people that were stars. You know, they made everybody feel special. Mm-hmm. Everybody felt special. Me personally, Timmy can give you 100% of Timmy, but I can only do it for so long. They gave it the whole trip.
The 100%.
Oh, now, if you was there with Timmy, Timmy would have been in the room one time sipping on him a drink. Telling you gonna go out there and entertain people? Hell no, I'm gonna entertain Timmy. Sometime I got to recharge. I do not know how they did it. 100%.
The whole day one
trip
to the end.
They need to put it in a bottle
to the end
and sell it, because I have a damn show.
Whatever it is, but I know Stanley had to go home as well as Lynette and just pass the heck out when they got home. Had to. But then they turned back around and get back on the ship with Eddie and Terry on Sippers at Sea.
I'm gonna tell you,
is that the life?
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this: the perfect balance couple, like we are the perfect balance, yin and yang. Now, you know, because Timmy can be an old dirty bastard, but you know what I'm saying, she can be.
I can be
cut
what?
The wheel right, Timmy. You wait till I see you get.
No, I gotta keep you, because you would run over me if I didn't.
No.
Yeah, you would.
Timmy.
Yeah, you would, because when you get that crown on your head on your birthday, Father's Day, Christmas, you want to treat us like peasants. We ain't even part of the court. So you like,
wait a minute.
Peasants, now, get me my food.
When I had the crown on for Father's Day, she got to be a chambermaid. Come on now.
Okay, chambermaid is not a peasant though.
But
I'm providing chambermaid is shut up. Anyway, let's get back to it. So with that said, you know, we've been on a few group trips. And we've been on, well, I've been on one more than Timmy. So I've been on Lush. So I'm not going to grade Lush on here because me and Timmy didn't do it together.
Right.
So we've been on Reconnect at Sea. We've been on Meets 50th. We've been on Sisterhood at Sea with Addie and Terry. And we actually went as a couple, even though it was like a bunch of women going. But I wasn't going to Greece by myself. And it was my daughter's graduation and all that stuff. So we went as a family. And then we went Grown and Sexy. And so we actually ranked them as of today, as where they stand.
Right. And nobody take offense. It is what it is. We're going to call a spade for the moment. And there's room for improvement. You can always get the number one slot, baby. I'm just saying.
Anyway, we graded on the scores of one, the organization of it, meaning from beginning to end.
Yeah, structure.
There you go. That's a better word for it. The structure of it. The hosts, their energy of the hosts, as well as
making you feel welcome and not like it was a business transaction. It actually made you feel great.
Itinerary. What was there to plan to do?
The thought process that went into it.
The communication of it. Well, you do mean to interrupt because you keep damn it interrupting me.
Sorry.
So communication in reference to it, the vibe is very important. Because as you all know, I mean, I get down with the best of them, but I like to be able to have a vibe where you could do either or, right? And then at the end of the day, it's just the overall presentation of things. Sometimes it's the presentation of everything. So we graded it as of today because we got some group trips coming up that we're going on. So the next one will be Unhinged Group Cruise, which is Timmy and Liz's birthday next February.
Right.
So we're gonna be on that. So that will be our next group trip that we'll go on, that we'll grade and see how that goes. Even though it's not like a group trip, we're not expecting, and I don't know if we should grade it because it's not really a group trip, is just like a sail with me type thing. Yeah. So that might not be on there. So, no, our next one is Fats and Trees Create at Sea. So we got to give our honest review about that when we come back. So that'll be added to the list and see where it is. But as of today.
Now, I will say Fats and Trees is always giving the love up front. So now they're already getting a 100 for the love because they show that love now.
We can't grade nothing until we get on the trip and back.
But they get 100 already. That's for that part. Now we ain't saying about the structure and the other aspects.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is how we're ranking everything right now. So we got Grown and Sexy. Grown and Sexy is number one as of right now. Sipping at Sea is number two. That was in Greece. Because let me tell you something, when you got folks with you and it is a very high port, it's a very port heavy, and you're organizing stuff every day,
definitely
doing things, and you're also in an area where it's not so easy to get in and get out and get to and from, and the way they provided instructions on how to get to that club, let me tell you something, that was like, we felt like damn mice in the damn box. You know how they put the cheese at the end and they got to go through the maze to find it? That's how we felt
now,
over in Mykonos that night.
I'm going to cut across right there for a minute and shout out to Terry and Addie because that right there was awesome. That was my first time going abroad in a group trip other than being in the military. But they really made everybody, they are like Lynette and Stanley on a different level. They did their thing. Terry has constantly reached out and put me on blast for not reaching out since we've been back from the trip. And see, and that right there, when you meet people that want to vibe with you, want to connect with you, and make you feel like, hey, you matter to them, awesome. You got to get that around other people.
Right.
And Terry, we gonna get together and get them drinks as soon as I get some more stuff off the plate.
that's our scoring for that. Let's get on over to the chat. But just so y'all know, we had an awesome time. If you ever been thinking about traveling with the cousins, go to Code Fun Travel and look at their website, see what's coming up, and arrange your booking.
Yes.
Q said, I need to watch that video. That was the alcohol talking and dancing. Well, you was chilling. You was vibing. You was like you was doing your thing. You had your swag, Q. You had your swag now. You had your swag.
You put down some good content. Q.
Yes, he did.
And I think some people need that. Because what you did, some people need that. Yeah. That's 100.
What are you talking about?
What Q was saying. About the difference when
about the solo traveling and stuff. Yeah. Now that was funny. Now that was a lick of talking, but you was talking some sense.
It was straight facts.
You was talking sense.
It was straight facts.
You was talking sense. Let me see. House of X said, "Hey, okay, they talking to just asking for a friend." Said, "Oh wow, okay." CLTV Michelle, wow, sounds super organized. It is.
Blown away. You be blown away.
And let me tell you something, to the point, like I said, I'm taking notes because I'm just starting group trips and stuff, and I'm being like, ooh, that's a lot to do.
150 people, and you kept it together, baby.
And control. Look,
make it make sense.
And their fight, no argument.
Yes.
Ain't nobody getting pulled. Well, we did the party buses did get pulled over by the cops, but
too much ass shaking in the window. But other than that, that's the other thing. No confusion, no argument, no jealousy,
confusion,
no fight.
It was not that type of vibe at all.
And that was set in place up front before we even got there.
Yep. 2 Irie J and J say yes. Lynette and Stanley are on point. Enjoyed the Jamaica trip with them. Yeah, we missed the Jamaica trip. Yeah, we was gonna go there, but we have been to Jamaica like a couple of times.
We went about 3-4 times.
Yeah,
well, 3 times.
Yeah. We said we agree with that. Travel Cake Trip said when we traveled with Life With Us on a group cruise, everything was on point. See, we got folks in the chat that already know. I like the fact that they have photos of the people that were in charge of different acts. Yes. That's what I said. Like they showed you the people that's gonna help you. These are the people that's gonna help you during the trip. If you got questions about this, boom, this your person. You got questions about this, boom, this your person. And Q is gonna be taking pictures and videos. So be ready because he gonna catch you. He gonna catch you, which he did. And he put a beautiful thing together. Let me see. Q said 100. Yes. Travel Cake Trip said preparation and organization is key when hosting an event. It's also important to allow for that space on your own. Yes, that people need on vacation. Exactly. Because they paid to go on vacation too. So it don't always have to be with the group all the time, but you want to do some things with the group. Otherwise, there's a purpose of going, right? But you don't want it to consume your whole trip, But let me tell you something, honey. There was other stuff that Lynette and Stanley ended up doing with some of the cousins, honey, because some of the cousins was turned up the whole trip, honey. There was some going on. They did ATVs. They did. Yes. I was like, good Lord have mercy. How y'all do that? Y'all was out late last night.
Right.
But guess what? They went. And that's what I'm talking about. But they went. They didn't say, nah, y'all, I'm tired. They got up and they went. That's what I'm talking about. Liam said Timmy be sipping on gin and juice.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, Liam.
He don't drink no gin. Liam, I'm talking about chambermaid. Be quiet. Look, everybody laughing. Talking about you, talking about me.
That crown has got so much power. You got every man out there have one in his household.
Were you all on Grown and Sexy on Virgin Voice? No, we were not. We were not on the Grown and Sexy there. But we're looking at the next Grown and Sexy. We probably won't go to 2028 because we already have trips booked for 2027. I have a few friends that have like 50th birthdays between this year and next year, and their travel celebration. Right. So I probably won't be catching another group trip until 2028 outside of what's already booked for 2020.
And hopefully by 2028, Timmy gonna be retired, the Queen and himself, and we'll be more accessible.
I will not.
That's my goal.
Be retired.
Yes, you will.
I will not.
Yes, you will.
I will not be retired. No, I won't. Fast Tree said, "Thank you, Timmy." Talking about Fast and Tree and showing the love.
Y'all do the thing.
House of X said, "Great." All right, y'all. Well, thank you all for being here. Again, if you would like to join us for our trip next year, it will be at the Royalton Chic. You can scan the QR code. That'll put you on the list. So you'll be the first to get the information because it's first come, first serve. Actually, members are first. They're the first ones that's going to be served. So if there's any members on the list, they're the first ones that get dibs to rooms. And the details about the actual trip, like the cost of the trip and things, those things will be provided to those that are showing interest the first week of August. So just FYI. So if you can't scan the QR code, you can go on into our community tab and scroll down till you see the actual trip. And if there is a link in the description piece, just click the link and it'll open up and you just, put your contact information and put a couple of yes, no's of questions that I asked, because there's a few excursions that I'm also trying to organize in advance so we can get a better rate. And I just need to know if you're interested. So without further ado, let me see. Big Murph says, side note, I keep looking at the thermostat behind y'all. I know it feels good in y'all house. Yes, it's 70 actually. And believe it or not,
I had to cut that hole down. It was trying to go to 68.
Well, let me tell you so. It's okay. The house was built very well. We followed the house all the way from the ground all the way up. Like we were personally involved. And when I tell you, in the summertime, this house will hold cool air
very well.
Very, very well. You do not need the thermostat down to 65, 68. We keep it between 70, 73. And 70 is just on the low end when you're trying to cool it off, like if you came from outside and you just want something cooler. But usually the house stays on 73 all throughout the year. The only time we may turn it up to 75 is in the winter.
Well, what she don't know is it's got automatic. I got winter settings and I have.
But what's the temperature for winter? What's the high setting on winter? 75.
Yeah. It would. Well, I think maybe 76. But I found out 76 is the sweet spot. The sweet spot. So the house won't get no hotter than 76, and it'll come down to 73. So that in between that range, that's the sweet spot. And the house stay there. And the electric bill is not running away. And we charging cars, and our electric bill be running about 3 at the highest.
Yeah.
3 some change. And you charging 2 electric vehicles out there. Plus the house.
The whole house is electric as well.
Yeah.
So let me see. We were saying it's cold in that house. Actually, it's not. And I'm cold natured. It'll be up to 73 when we get into bed. Super observant, Big Murph. Yeah. Look, Big Murph, all in the video. Get out our doggone. All looking at the thermostat. I love a cool house. I'm hot natured.
But the thing about it is, it don't work hard. It just because
it doesn't.
It's so we got one unit that run 2 floors, and it does the thing.
Daryl said the thermostat is set at 68 in my house. When I change it to 69, his spidey senses kick in and it goes back to 68. Send help. I know you cold, DT. I know you cold up in there. You walk around with sweaters and jogging pants on. Ooh, Big Murph said, I'm a people watcher, Liam. I see everything. See, now Big Murph is the type of person that, because I like being around people where we could just be sitting somewhere and some walk by or something in the area and we ain't got to say nothing. All I got to do is just look at you and you already know what I'm looking at you about. That's That's a connection right there. That's when you know somebody just as messy as you are.
Yes.
Woo. He said, ooh, DT, we're gonna have to send you a sweater. Liam said, my dad keeps it at 78, and I got 2 fans of mine. Ooh, 78. Okay, look.
Yeah, that's a little too high.
That's a little too high, especially when you in the house. Now, if you walk around butt naked, then that's you okay. But
Right.
ooh, if you like got regular clothes on and it's 78, what is your dad doing? Is he just sitting in one spot the whole time?
He's gonna fluctuate by 2. So if he got it set at 78, it'll actually hit 80. So that's the difference. So yeah, he need to bump that down a little bit.
Oh Lord, I couldn't do that. Big Murph said, "That's me." Murph, let me tell you something. I love that connection with people where you could just be in a room and you see something strange, and then you just look at the person and they be like, and you already know. You ain't gotta say a word. You ain't gotta say nothing. You just know we looking at the same thing. But anyway, I can't wait to see you, Murph, on one of these trips. I'm gonna have to meet you soon.
Yeah, we're gonna get on some trips.
Most definitely. All right, everybody. Thank you all for coming in. It's been an hour and a half. We appreciate you all. And if any of y'all have not seen the vlogs, we got the whole Aruba experience. We got the party bus video, as well as the bar crawl video, which is in more detail. There's little excerpts of it in our full video, but the full video is from arriving to departure. So without further ado, y'all have a good evening.
Have a good night.
What is this? They say older folks run cold. Well, that's true. You do. Like, he get cold too sometimes. I'm in my premenopausal life or menopausal life. So I don't know.
And on your way out, please hit that like button.
Yes, please hit that like button on your way out and hit share, please. I can never put my sweats away for the summer because I live in an igloo. I want a doggy, but don't want pee on my ass for cruelty because of the cold. Oh God, have a great night, everybody. Liam's have a great night. I've got to watch the vlogs. I'm behind. Well, thank Liam. Liam, I know you just came off of a trip, so you make sure you get some rest. Enjoy your bride, and we'll see you all later. Oh, tomorrow. Are you doing anything tomorrow?
No.
Online? No. So there's no mocktails or cocktails tomorrow. So there's nothing there, but we do have Spirit Scrutiny on Wednesday.
Yes.
And are you still doing it that Friday night?
Yes.
Friday, July 3rd? Okay.
Yes. We're gonna do Veterans Active Duty Bar. It's
on Friday.
Friday at 9:30.
9:30. Are you going live?
We're gonna be live.
Okay, you're gonna be
live.
live.
We're gonna be live from now probably to the end of the year with Veterans Active Duty Bar.
It's not every Friday though.
Yes, every Friday.
Y'all hear him, right?
Yes, we're gonna do every Friday because there's enough veterans out there that I know of that we're gonna have a special guest and let them share some stories, and we're gonna get drunk.
Okay, well, hit Timmy up on the DMs if you want to collab with him. I know TJ Destination said he down, Rod is down. These are for veterans.
Yes, so for veterans. And come on and let's give a little something back. Don't be shy, because I know you know somebody that made a great sacrifice and contribution.
Yes.
Let's salute them.
Thank you to Irie J&J. All right, y'all.
Thank you, family.
Y'all have a good evening. No, Timmy not drunk yet.
Never.
All right, y'all. See y'all. Bye.
Peace. Live that best life and don't be trash.
This one's for my crew, my inner vibe. Exclusive moments where the spirits collide. You're the ones who ride through thick and thin. Spirit members, let the show begin. Spirit members, this time's for you. VIP love for the chosen few. Let's sip, let's vibe, it's your special space. Spirit members, welcome to the place. Ooh.